Everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make these super little ribbon sculptures with the base bow piece, or one piece of the keyla bow. It will be a slightly longer video purely because I'm not excellent at putting together the ribbon sculptures. It takes me a little bit of time because they do require a little bit of patience, and like I said, you can style this in any way. Like I said, you can make a little princess. I've done a little schoolgirl with matching hair for my niece. You could add legs and sort of adjust your dress out a little bit more and add legs and do like a little ballerina. So like I said, you've got quite a few options to sort of play around with depending on how great or how good you are at actually expanding on the ribbon sculpture type bits, but I'm quite basic at it at the moment. So these are some little versions that I've done here. And I also made a tiny mini version, and the video is available for that as well. And you will need 44 centimetres of 1-inch ribbon for the dress piece. And I won't mention the measurements on the ribbon sculpture. I will put them all in the description below, because if I explain all of them for you, it will take too long and make the video a bit long-winded. So with your 44 centimetres, I've already pinned in at 1.5 inches. And I've heat sealed both ends, and we want to fold behind from the pin, over, so fold behind, so you get your triangle, fold over, so that's against that ribbon here, and then fold this square behind that triangle. And then I always have a whole clip and pop that just there. And then what I like to do as I'm starting is I'm going to put a touch of glue here and stick that down, because it will help keep the dress really neat at the back. There we go. So you've got that all nicely edged together. And then go up like that, so you've got your triangle. Like so. So you've got your larger triangle. Take this long piece over, bring this to your clip here, and re-clip against your previous ones. Fold over to get your triangle, larger triangle, fold your ribbon over, fold that back to meet those, triangle, bigger, over, meet the rest. Triangle, bigger, over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that excess off. There we go. And heat seal that edge. Like so, and we're going to glue this corner and bring it to here to get the shape that side. There we go. So you've got your dress waves like so. Take that pin out, and then we're going to sew all our little tips together. And like I said, always you leave the little clip in sort of before you put your stitches in, try and get your back as neat as possible, because it will give the shape like a nicer look when you're making. Okay, so we want to go through the tips of all of these. Excuse 1 second, I've got a bit of glue on my needle. A tip for you if you ever have that happen. There we go. And with this one it's rolled a little bit, so I'm just going to move my clip, and before I stitch through I'm going to roll that back into alignment so the dress doesn't slip once it's made. And again, that one's gone a little bit out of place, so roll it like so. And that one's okay, so I don't need to do that one. That one has a little bit, so put that in place. And through your last one. So there you go, they're all gathered together. And then what I like to do is just stitch back through a couple of times each way. Once. Just so you can be sure that it's all secure. Try and do it as close to the top as you can. Just once more. There you go. And then I pop through like so a couple of times so that I can stitch off, or you can pull like I did. And I like to just heat seal those tips and press it on the desk, because that will give you a more square finish for when you're putting everything together. So there's your little dress base. Okay, so now we'll get to the ribbon sculpture. That's everything. Excuse me. So I've got the hair pieces. The body pieces, which is the body, head and arms, and then it's 3 pieces for the dress, 2 for the sleeves, 1 for the middle wrap. So with your head, and I have heat sealed, and this is all 9mm ribbon by the way, and I've heat sealed all my ends like so. Work out your head, which you do a roll like so, which is here. So I just need a dot of glue just above my nail. Don't go overboard, but don't go too sparingly, because you don't want it to seep over the sides, but you need enough for it to hold in place. And then wrap that back around so you've got your roll like so. And that bit's going to be your head, which is this. Okay, and then this is the piece for the hair, and all I've done to do the fringe is I've cut at an angle and then heat sealed, and press your head a little bit flat like so. And I'm going to do the fringe here, so I'm just going to add a touch of glue there. Place that bit over, and then we're going to glue a little bit on here. Fold that over that side. So that's our first bit of the hair and the head. Okay, this is the other piece of the hair. So what I'm going to do is I roll the piece like so. So you take your little strip and turn it into a little teardrop shape. So I just want a touch of glue here. I'm going to bring that together. So that's the shape that you get. That's the back, that's the front. And then what we want to do is right at the top of the head, not too far down because we don't want the glue to seep into the fringe, just across the top there, just here, look. You put your little cap of your head here, and then you can see where that teardrop point's going to sit. So I fold that up a little bit, touch glue on that point, let that go back down, and there is your head for your princess. Obviously the smaller the loop you do for your hair, the tighter the head looks to the clip. So on that one I did 7 centimeters, so I'm going to adjust that to 6 for you guys because I think it would look nicer a little bit shorter. Okay, and then for the arms, all I've got is this little piece here. And you cut a slight curve, and I do mean the tiniest little like curve to make your rounded hand shapes, and you do that both sides. Like so, and then heat seal round to get your shape. Same this side, and then I'm just going to fold them in half and crease so I know where the centre is so they don't throw the body off balance. Okay, and I'm going to just pop them there. So I want them about here. Okay, so I just want to drop a glue just there and then pop them on your little sculpture. And then what you want to do with these ones is they want to go round like shoulder area, like so. So that's where they're going to join. Put a touch of glue there. Bring that round. And then touch of glue at this side. Like so. And repeat the other side. So I just want a touch of glue here. And a touch of glue this side. There we go. So there's your little body and sleeves of your sculptures. Once we've done that bit, we're going to retake our little dress piece. I want that to sit over our little dress, and what I try to do is you've got 1, 2, 3, 5 pleats, so I try and get the main body to go straight down there, and we're just going to put a touch of glue all the way down from where that dress joins. line that up. I want to press that all the way down the back of that pleat. And then with this last piece, we're going to use that to wrap the middle. Don't worry too much about the way the head is a little bit wobbly when I attach the clip, because I do them this way. It sort of supports it a little bit. So we want a touch of glue here. Right on your back. Try not to get any glue over where you can see. And what I do is I like to put a touch of glue just there. And again, don't go overboard, because you don't want it to seep over the ribbon and go onto the dress where you can see it. So wrap that round like so. Bring it to the back. We're going to cut that excess off and heat seal there. And then a touch of glue on the just there. So there you go. And our little princess is starting to take shape. So what I do now, because obviously I don't like how messy the backs look of these particular bows, which is why I hide them in the sort of inverted boutiques, or you can take a little piece of felt, and as you can see I've already sort of cut a triangle shape. Work out how much you need to hide your dress, which is roughly 1.5 inches. That would work. So give me a second. So you want about 1.5 inch triangle, which is the same as ribbon. Perfect. And we're just going to curve round the sides a bit, because we don't want to see those little points. And then we can glue that to the back of our dress, like so. Just hold it in my fingers there. Cover that in a bit of glue from our gun. And there we go. I've hidden some of the mess without having it show at the front. And then I have pre-lined a clip matching the dress. I'm just going to put some glue all the way across here. And then, like I said, I use this to support the head, and I do the clips up this way, because what you can do then is when they've got the pony tail in, you can slide them down and have them rest right on top of the hairstyle. So like I said, or they can have them at a slight angle depending on what you prefer, but like I said, that's how I do it, just to give it that extra little bit of support to the head. And like I said, I've got a little tiny embellishment just to add a little bit to the hair. You can add whatever you want. Like I said, if you can make a little tiny ribbon bow small enough in your 6mm or 3mm ribbon, you could do that instead, or a little gem, something like that, whatever you personally choose. But here she is. Here's your little girl in dress on a clippy. My first attempt to add like a little ribbon sculpture. She is roughly 4 inches tall and 2 inches wide in total. Like I said, I'll put all the measurements in the description below for you to build the ribbons sculpture part of it. If you didn't want to do the ribbon, like I said, on the miniature version that I've got in the 1 inch, which is absolutely tiny, which I've turned into a little bag charm instead. Like I said, you can just do the dress without actually doing the sculpture part if that's less complicated for you. So there's a lot of options to do, and like I said, it's more simple than it actually looks. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and join me over on Facebook under the group under the same name as the channel. Thanks again. Bye.